Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Straight. Last time I left you off, right after Zach gave Brayden it's like then we were given this choice of, was Mikhail right, or does sucking D make you gay? Let's just start with Mikhail was right, I guess? I don't know. So, what was Mikhail specifically right about then? You sort of went off on a tangent before. A while back, we were just sitting by the pool, and he kept reassuring me that I don't really have to be that experienced. I forgot how he worded it, but something about it just being sort of fun to experiment with someone. Brayden listened silently through squinted eyes. And the more I think about it, I'm starting to think he was right about that. I mean, I feel pretty amateur in everything that we just did. Obviously, you did fine. The evidence of that was literally everywhere. Oh, Brayden. Sure, but I think that was an accident. I was sort of just stumbling around. I have no idea what I was doing. I was just doing what I thought would feel good. Do we really need to, like, psychoanalyze everything we just did? You know, it's like, just enjoy it, I guess? I don't know. Well, and sort of mimicking some of the stuff you did last night. Yeah, but it worked. I think that was just kind of the hot part about it from my perspective. Like, watching you just test things out. Watching your face light up when you did something that made me squirm and I couldn't help it. Dude, I felt the same way last night. Like, I trust you a lot, and it felt crazy just to give into that and just let you do whatever you want. I agree. I think that's part of why I got so wound up then. Well, as stupid as I felt being a virgin up until now, I think I'm honestly glad. It seems odd to imagine myself actually doing any of this the first time with anyone else besides you. Me too. My ex-girlfriend would have been terrible at this. Oh my god, why are you bringing up your ex-girlfriend? Really? Why you say that? Dude, her mouth is smaller than yours. I playfully shove him, laughing at his devious grin and sarcastically twinkling eyes. Shut the fuck up. I'll have to find some mouth-stretching exercises or something. You better, boy. Alright, does sucking dick make you gay? Yes. The room falls silent. After what I said, I just told the truth. I find myself absently tracing the patterns of the ceiling with my eyes, completely forgetting to blink. Do you think I'm gay, Zach? If I want to keep fucking you, I think I'm gonna have to answer no. I jump, batting moisture back into my eyes. What do you mean? Like, I'm super cool with everything we've done so far, and I have zero regrets, but I feel like it just complicates the whole sexuality thing even further. Tell me about it. Actually, disregard that. I sound like a fucking psychology major already. My bad. Nah, it's cool. Brayden sounds distant. What's up? Dude, I ate your ass. I went fishing for some golden nuggets. I feel myself squirm at the thought. Yeah, you totally did. The memory feels more like it's stored in my groin than in the head above my shoulders. And I totally let you suck me off in bed, and I watched you do it. Does that make me gay? If you enjoyed it, yes, and you clearly did, so. You voluntarily did it, and you enjoyed it. I'm sorry, but you're gay. I don't know. I'm pretty new at this. I mean, I've felt the way I do my whole life, but I've lied about it for so long this entire thing just feels like it's new to me. Yeah. It doesn't seem like an answer, so I wait. It's just that I don't feel gay. What the Brayden, you're so stupid. And Zach's probably gonna say something equally stupid after this. Is there a gay feeling? No, I mean, I don't know. Maybe? I mean, how do we know that feeling gay feels the same way to everyone anyway? Honestly, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just feel like it's a snap into place. That I should have all of a sudden realized that this entire experience was my gay awakening or something. That I just realized that I've liked guys the entire time and that's it. My epiphany. If that was the truth, that's what should happen. That's how it's supposed to work, right? Not everyone's a textbook, man. I just feel like I'm waiting on this breakthrough, I guess. That some door will open and it'll all make sense and connect together. If it doesn't open, maybe it's not your door. Stop with the stupid bullshit. Brayden falls into silence again. Do you think I'm in denial? Yes. And what if I am? What's denial feel like anyway? God, you're annoying. Does anyone actually know? Because that's kind of the point of denial, isn't it? To feel incorrectly about something but not realize it. I mean, that's a fair point, I guess. To me, denial is something you look back on and sort of connect all the dots after the fact. Yeah, and I guess that's what I've been secretly trying to do during all of this. He sighs heavily. To connect the dots. I ate your ass and liked it. I really liked it. But I still think I only liked it because it was you. Okay, Brayden, whatever you say. I still don't think I'd feel that way with any other guy. I don't have this desire to go look at pictures of guys or anything like that. But all this stuff with you just feels right to me. It's fun and it feels good and there's definitely something to it. Something really deep. I don't know if that makes me gay. I mean, does it matter? He looks at me seriously. Yes it does. Why? Because who wants to be the person who's in denial of something? What are you talking about? Who wants to be that person that's the last to figure it out for themselves when everybody knew it all along? I don't want to be that person, Zach. Well, stop being that person and stop fucking claiming to still be straight, or even, at the very least, stop talking about it, for God's sake. Just live free of labels. I don't think you are. You'd tell me if you thought I was fucked up about all of this, right? I'll tell you, Zach won't. Yeah, I would, but I don't know the answer. I'm just stumbling through all of this myself. And maybe your journey is different than mine. In the silence that follows, my eyes drift back to the ceiling. I feel like I could lay here all day. Same. In fact, I could probably fall back asleep. I'm surprised I haven't since you drained me again. I'm sure you'll fill back up. I definitely will. Good. Brayden smiles back at me as we both play out myriads of fantasies in our own head. So, I actually want to run back over to Mikhail's room today. I still have things over there. Same. I didn't really pack much yesterday. Didn't trust my new roommate. Hell, I still don't. Fuck you. You want to go together? Sure. Guess I should get dressed, finally. You people haven't been wearing clothes for 3 episodes. I take a moment to scan him one last time. Nah, you should totally go like that. You know Ash will be all over that. Can you imagine the look on his face if I walk through the door like this, with my big old cock just flopping around? Yeah, I'm so sexy and I know it. Yes. Yes, I think I can. These goofs. Oh, can this video finally be on YouTube? Wow. The walk over to Mikhail's dorm seems shorter than I thought with Brayden at my side. Probably because I'm less haunted by the thought of her separation than last time. Stupid! It's funny how we thought the scope of the campus would be an obstacle, when it's not that big in the first place. An epiphany! But when you're in love, any distance, any space between you seems like infinity. Oh my, shut the hell up. I can't believe we only have 2 days left. 2? The last day of class is tomorrow, Zach. Did you seriously forget? Crazy. It's a pointless statement, but my head sort of short-circuits as I do my best to suppress my facial expressions and pretend I'm in control. Yeah, it's crazy how quickly time has gone, but with everything that's happened, I feel like I've lived a lifetime in only 1 semester. Same. Do you have plans over the summer? The thought hits me like a brick to the throat. I hadn't even thought about it. With 1 day left in the semester, I probably should have figured out travel arrangements back home, but I'm not even sure how to pay for that. I can't remember the last time that I talked to anyone from home, and I suddenly realized that I'm the person that fell off the map when I went to college. I guess that's what happens when you take the process of the clean slate seriously. Not that I walked away from much to begin with. And what do I do without him? The thought of not being roommates was scary enough, but at least we were still on campus together. Back home, we're hours away. Oh my god, just hours? Hundreds of miles, maybe even thousands. I don't even want to do the math. How many hours are we talking? I've never felt as alive as I do here. Like, you were literally doing the math when you guys were going to be separated by 2,000 feet. It would take you 5 minutes to walk over to him, you know, but you don't want to do the math now when it's actually relevant, when you guys may, you know, leave college, go back home. The distance will actually be meaningful. Okay, you know, whatever. I've never felt as alive as I do here. Do I really want to go back home? Let's just burn down home this time instead of the dorm. Zach? Oh, yeah. You didn't hear a word I just said, did you? My bad. I think I have an ear infection. I think you have a full of crap infection. You are glazed over again. I like how Brayden can just see when Zach's having his inner monologues. Sorry. I was saying we need to do something cool tonight then. It's basically our last night together. Hearing it is suffocating, like a death sentence. So, I mean, this is like, I feel like this is the first I'm even hearing of it. So, this is their last night together? I'm confused. Why the hell did they even get new dorms if this is their last night together? I mean, they don't have to go back home. They can stay here, you know, while classes aren't in session, right? Or at least while they're not taking classes in their dorm until the next semester, right? I mean, I guess unless Brayden just wants to go back home to visit his family. Like, I don't understand the big deal. I try my best to play it off because I don't want to seem like I'm the emotional crazy one. Oh, for sure. Any ideas? Brayden's face twists in hormonal glee? I mean, I got some ideas. What? Hormonal glee? Like, if you're gonna say something like that, like, you kind of have to, like, set it up with some context so it's meaningful. Like, that... There's no context or meaning that I can associate with that. It's just strange. Jesus, you're gonna kill me. You should have seen me when I was like 15. There's a couple days I considered... Wait, there's a couple days I considered an exorcism. I smirked, suddenly sidetracked by Brayden's continued sexual openness. When you grow up in conservative hibernation, there's few things more liberating than openly talking about everything that was previously taboo. What's your 1-day record? For jerking off? Yeah. I think it was 7. Jesus, I thought I'd be shooting dust at that point. Oh, I was too. I think at some point it just became compulsive, and I didn't even enjoy it anymore. Yeah, I've done that. I smile at him, impressed. I like this side of you. What side? The side of you that just openly talks about crazy stuff like this. It's funny how we go through our life thinking we're crazy for doing the stuff we do in private. Then you slowly start to learn that everyone is doing the same thing. They just didn't want to admit it. I think the past 12 hours suggests we're past boundaries, man. Oh, I know. It's just funny how when I was younger, jerking off, this was the thing that no one would admit to. I remember this one kid got caught jerking off in the bathroom stall at swim practice, and the entire school knew in like 12 minutes. That poor dude was screwed for life. Was he screwed for life? Or was he just, made fun of a little bit? In high school, I guess. For like a few weeks, maybe. Oh, it's the same with me. No one would admit it openly. I'd flat out deny it in the locker room and then go home and come twice before dinner. What? That's so strange. Like, you got some locker room talk, and the guys are like, I never jerk off, bro. Do you never jerk off too? And the other bros are like, of course, bro. We never jerk off. We would never think of doing something like that. We're holy. We're God's little children. We're teenagers for Christ. It's like, what? What are you talking about? What locker room was this? I want to know what locker room this was, where all the guys were just like, no, we would never jerk off. Like, what? I don't think so. No one would admit it openly. I just don't believe that. I've heard locker room talk. They talk about jerking off a lot and other sexual things, so I don't know how that makes any sense, but okay. You realize you're a monster, right? Yeah, not something I tell many people. Anyone, actually. Brayden smirks at me at this with satisfaction before staring back ahead and pointing. Hey, let's hit the side door. There's a ton of cars parked out front of that dorm. I bet it's a madhouse in there with people moving out. We step through the double doors into a brightly lit hallway. I can feel the tension before I even turn my head. To my left is Mayhem Manifest. It looks like a mass evacuation. Endless chatter swirls around us in a dull roar of unrecognizable white noise. There's probably less chaos in our dorm than the night it burned to the effing ground. Alright. What in the fuck? That is why we didn't go through the front door. That goes towards the parking lot, so I figured most people were going to be dragging all their crap out that door. I'm not walking through that. Me either. Behind us we hear the soft ding of an empty elevator opens. That's gotta be a sign. It's an elevator opening. Agreed. We step into the elevator as the door seals chaos behind, and the elevator shakes lightly before it starts its ascension. I never liked elevators. Really? Is it like a tight spaces thing? Not really. I'm used to being in tight spaces with wrestling. You're always stuck, squeezed or something. It's more like this awkward anticipation that the doors won't open. Have you ever been stuck in an elevator? Nope, but we can stop talking about it now. I look at him, studying his face, as his eyes dance nervously back and forth from one door to the other. Let's see, I wonder if he'd get mad. Hey. He turns to me and I see my opening. I lean forward and kiss him. At first it's an apprehensive peck, and I pull back before I feel him lean into me in a desperate attempt to catch a few more seconds of contact. He opens his eyes, his expression noticeably relaxing. What was that for? I couldn't think of what to say. I wanted to say something reassuring, but nothing came to mind, so I just kissed you instead. Heh. I feel like I'd probably like elevators more if I got used to us making out on them. I smile at him invitingly. Dude, this dorm is only 4 floors. We don't have time. The elevator chimes and shudders slightly before the doors open onto the 4th floor. Nice distraction though, lover boy. Just don't use it on your future therapy patients when you can't think of what to say. You'll probably get sued. I smile as we step out of the elevator and turn down the hallway towards Mikhail's room. I rap my knuckles quietly on the door, inviting a stifled grunt from inside. I look at Brayden in confusion, unsure if the noise is permission to enter or what. He shrugs. Beats me, I didn't understand it either. God knows what we're walking into. I crack the door open before cautiously calling out. He looks so old right there. Look at it, how his cheeks are like he's sucking them in or something. It's weird. Yo, hello? What was I doing again first voice? Was it something like, open the door, Zach. You effing lived here and slept in my bed for days. You don't have to knock. I roll my eyes at Brayden. Remember, I got in trouble for knocking too. What is he doing? I open the door wide as Brayden and I walk inside. Ashley is standing atop one of the desk chairs. It's creaking so loudly that it sounds like the front door of a haunted house. He's covered in towels and holding a houseplant so tightly that his knuckles are white. I knocked because I remember what I saw the last time you were behind a door I didn't knock on. Alright. Oh yeah, I was really mad at you then. But that was super hot too. Let's not go there. I don't know why you're upset. I'm the one that didn't get to come because you walked in and stared at us. Brayden raises an entertained eyebrow. I didn't stare. I'm not even sure which one of them I'm defending myself against. You did stare. People's mouths don't hang open unless they're staring. I desperately attempt to change the conversation, manipulating Ashley's own lack of an attention span to a safer topic. So what the F are you doing up there anyway? I'm packing my trophies. It'll probably take me a really long time because there's a lot of them. You're going to die. You realize that chair has wheels, right? You should just assume I'm more athletic than you because I'm literally taking trophies off my shelf right now. I roll my eyes and smile, unsure how I can both like and hate him at the same time. Well, you could probably see the reflection of that champion face of yours in them better if you didn't have that towel hanging off your head. Can you even see? He's totally wearing that because Rogue from Fatal Combat has a hood that does that. Shut up, Brandon. You don't have the right to... You don't have to be right all the time. I'm moisturizing my hair if you must know. It's called science, Zach. You psychology people wouldn't understand science because everything you guys talk about is subjective. I raise an eyebrow, ready to debate before remembering how quickly he eviscerated our swim coach when crossed. I allow the victory and return to focus to the moisturizing shroud on his head. I have so many questions. You're conditioning your hair with a towel? Ash leaps off the chair and lands dramatically and silently on the floor like a cat. No, that's stupid. Why would a towel moisturize my head? Do we have to be talking about this? I don't know. You act like any of us have any idea what goes through your head, Ash. What are you moisturizing it with, then? Those trophies look like... What are they made out of? I'm sorry, what are these trophies made out of? They look terrible. Are they made out of, like, pine wood or something? Are they just, like, carved pine wood? Because they all look terrible. Or is it styrofoam? Is it, like, some yellowish styrofoam? Like, I don't know. It looks bad. It doesn't even look like he's holding on to that now that I look closer. It looks like he's not even holding on to that trophy. Interesting. Coconut oil. Where'd you get that from? From a coconut, Zach. That's a stupid question. Brayden shrugs and smiles at me, obviously enjoying every moment of this pointless conversation. I mean, he's not wrong. That was a pretty stupid question. F both of you. You know what I meant. It's probably done anyway. Ashley drags the towel off his head and tosses it carelessly to the side. We both stare in wide-eyed shock at the scene before us. You'd think after the amount of time I spent around Ash that I'd prepare myself for anything, but it turns out that my relationship with Brayden isn't the only thing I've struggled to learn lessons from. Ashley? What the... His head is completely covered in stubble, shaved down to the scalp. What, Zachary? Zachariah? Zacchaeus? What's Zach short for anyway? Dude, Ash, shut up. Where's your hair? Oh, I buzzed that off for tomorrow. What is he going to military school? Or, not military school, just military. Oh, well, that's effing cryptic. Are you okay? I mean, to be honest, it doesn't look bad, but still. Yeah, what's up, man? Are you having a midlife crisis at 19? No, Mikhail made me set an alarm for my meds. I took them. I'm good. He brazenly drops his second towel, standing fully exposed in the middle of the room. Brayden and I both look away in tandem with unsurprised exasperation. He holds a wrinkled ball of underwear up for inspection before sniffing them loudly. Right. I think these are clean. Can you shut the door? I don't want the floor supervisor to see my dick again. She's such a bee about it. Yeah, sure. My bad. I kick my leg backwards to the door. It closes quietly behind me. Ash somehow slips the underwear on while still managing not to drop the plant he's holding. He nods in satisfaction to himself. Yeah, these definitely feel clean. Brayden's eyebrow raises in curiosity. What? The clean ones always feel tighter. I don't even want to know. Okay, so what's going on, man? Your hair's gone, you have bags and trophies everywhere in here. Ash deflates, falling helplessly into his chair. Silence is awkward, but you can see that he's thinking, processing 2 million different unrelated tasks at the same time. We actually came over here to thank you for whatever strings you pulled to make the dorm room exchange happen, because it meant a lot to us. But now I'm worried about you. You said you had a backup plan last night, but I don't know what that means, and now it looks a little crazy. Finally, he looks up, shifting his gaze between us. You guys aren't going to stop until I answer questions, are you? No, we're not. You're acting weirder than normal, and that says a lot. Push. Is it still Honest Day? All week and for the rest of our lives. Now fess up, man. What's up? We're your friends, Ash. We'd be here for you even if you hadn't fixed the whole room thing for us. We collectively sit down around Ash, who's slumped in his office chair. He's still hugging the plant like a security blanket. Where's Mikhail? Where's Mikhail anyway? He's gone. What do you mean he's gone? He's not here? Where'd he go? Home. Wait, what? He already left? He's still got another day of school left. I mean, it's college. Your days aren't all the same. I mean, I guess maybe you have I guess you have swim with him, so maybe that's same day. Yeah. So you would know if he skipped a day? Did he just skip the last day? He didn't text me or anything. How about you ask one question at a time? I only took my medicine like an hour ago. Sorry, is he coming back? He lives like 1,000 hours away. Mikhail doesn't live in space, Zach. I was exaggerating because I'm frustrated. How come he didn't say anything before he left? He did say something. He told me he was going home. I meant to me. I don't know. Probably because I live with him. Well, I'm his best friend. Are you? I trail off as I begin to second guess myself in my relationship with Mikhail. At least I thought I was. The words escaped my lips before I realized the potential impact of my pouting on Ashley. Despite spending almost every day with either him or Mikhail, I still don't fully understand the nature of the relationship. Stop being a jealous pussy with all your feelings and stuff. Mikhail likes you. He told me because of everything that happened last night with the swim team. Did he talk with you last night after what happened? You're asking too many questions at the same time again. Jesus, sorry. Did you and Mikhail talk after the swim meeting? Yes. I stare at him, waiting on follow-up information about the conversation. Well? What? You didn't ask anything else? Oh my god, just tell me about the conversation with Mikhail, please, for the love of everything. Ashley seems to look beyond us, beyond reality, into something much deeper. No, he doesn't. Fine, he went home because of me. Is he okay? Psh, we both know that Mikhail will always be okay. Ashley exhales loudly and sighs. I got your room because of manipulation, because of favors, because of blackmail. I get everything that way. I extort people to get what I want. I'm the Joker, baby. I'm in the business of controlling people so that they can't hurt me. Okay, stop saying more crap that makes the Joker make more sense. Because I assume they would do the same to me if it would benefit them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was the swim meet yesterday his Joker moment? Oh god. That's why he shaved his hair! Oh my god, he's having his Joker moment! Oh god! I'm a survivalist. Living with Mikhail changed that. Mikhail has power out of respect and loyalty. People that would voluntarily follow you don't try to overthrow you. You don't have to worry about watching your back or someone exploiting a temporary weakness. That's more power than I've ever had, and he doesn't do anything to maintain it except be himself. And the most amazing thing is that he would give it all up in a heartbeat if it would help someone else. I smile in consideration. Yeah, he totally would. Well, he already did. I furrow my brow in confusion. Stop being dramatic. Mikhail was stuck because of the financial and family pressure. He told us all of that himself. Well, that's bullcrap. He was stuck because he chose to be. With all his stupid lecturing, do you really think he didn't have a way out of that? This is Mikhail we're talking about. He's the smartest guy that we both know. Usually I'd agree with you, but I think what happened with Brayden at the beach changed that. He was haunted after that. Sure, he got all sad because Brandon almost died, but it also showed how fast of a swimmer he can be when he wants to. We know that Mikhail can swim fast, Ash. He kicks my ass in practice all the time. Did you swim out there at that beach? I hang my head in shame again, realizing the only time that I've ever touched the water was to wash dildo juice off my face. No, I never really got in. Definitely wasn't in the mood after what happened to Brayden. Then you don't know how dark that water is and how strong the undercurrent is out there. That's why it's so secluded and no one swims there. Obviously, that's how Brayden got pulled under. Guys, I'm sitting right here. I've been out there. If it had been me there instead of Mikhail, Brandon would have drowned. I'm fast, but there's no way I could have swum against the current with zero visibility to find some dying person. What are you saying? I'm saying that I wasn't the fastest swimmer on the team, Zach. Do we need these, like, random revelations? Like, You got a full scholarship for swimming. I got accepted to the swim team. I earned the scholarship after getting here. And I kept my scholarship because no one actually challenged it, including Mikhail. I saw you guys race, though. You destroyed him. Yeah, well, I started to wonder after hearing what he was able to do at the beach. So you're just postulating that he's been holding back his swimming abilities all this time just so you could have the scholarship. Like, it's not impossible, but, you know, it's like we're basing this on nearly nothing. I wasn't able to figure out why he would let me win until yesterday. So you're saying that Mikhail let you keep the captain spot and scholarship and purposely never took it even though it would have financially allowed him to change a major he enjoyed more? Yep. Why would he do that? Because he always has to be the stupid hero, and he knew that I wouldn't be able to stay here without it. He had his family to fall back on. I didn't have that. Even if that forced him to study something that was killing him. That's why my plan was brilliant. Mikhail never liked my scheming. He just put up with it, but he was always lecturing me that respect was better earned than exploited. He always said that those who demand respect lack the capacity to earn it. So I finally listened to him and I gave up all my power and influence in front of everyone. If he was actually a better swimmer than me, it wasn't fair that I got that scholarship in the first place, and he knew that. Ash smiles at himself with pride. I'm not sure if it's because of his plan or the lesson he finally learned to actually execute it. As much as I hate to say it, I have a lot to learn. He looks up at me bashfully. But I'm trying. People like me shouldn't be in charge. So we came over here to thank you for the room change. Push, thank Mikhail. Without him, I never would have cared. I never would have given you guys a chance. I would have assumed you were an enemy just like everyone else. It's harsh, but it feels true. The abrasive Ashley, the mom effer, the way back in the beginning never seemed like the type of person to show any type of weakness to anyone. It's obvious that Mikhail has been chipping away at him over the months, but I don't think he ever expected his own lessons to be used against him. No wonder Mikhail was so emotional at the swim meeting. I suppose there's no greater testament to a master's teaching than watching their pupil teach them an entirely new lesson from their own wisdom. For all the things that Mikhail's done for other people, I hope he does something for himself this time. Alright, well, it's been well over half an hour, so I think it's time to end this video here, but I thank you all for watching, and I'd like to thank all my extra generous patrons that support me at the 8 tier and above, and their names are Blue Lagoon, Jesse Olson, Hooray is My Way, and NQS, so thank you guys. And I'd also like to thank all my other patrons that support me and make it possible for me to play games like this on my channel. When we come back in the next video, what are we going to find out? We're going to figure out his backup plan, which I'm just assuming is going into the military. I don't know why else you'd be shaving your head. And what's with the plant? I don't know. It seems like it's his safety plant. Is that the word? His comfort plant? Like a comfort dog? Comfort plant? I'm not sure. Anyway, we will find out in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.